I don't think people realize how much bull riders travel. You know, you spend more time in a car or an airplane than you do anywhere else, and it's 8 seconds of you're performing for 8 seconds, and you're with a group of guys. But to give an example, my first year, my first week, 2 weeks as a pro, I'm in Fargo, North Dakota. The next night, I'm in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. So we drive through the night and through the entire day to get to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Then we're in Billings, Montana. So we drive through the whole day and whole night to be in Billings. That's in 3 days. Then we're in Orlando, Florida. So we drive through the night and through the day to be in Orlando, Florida. Then we're driving to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we're riding there. Then we're hopping on a plane and going to Albany, New York, flying, and then I'm flying back to Tulsa while the other guys are they flew back to Tulsa because I made the short go, and they're driving to Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and then I flew back to Albany and then flew from there to Saskatoon, and that was all in about 9 days. And so people don't realize how much travel bull riders have. So that's a peek behind that. Do you want me to stop, or you want me to move
No,
on to the
I just
comedian?
want to say, you
Yeah,
know what, you know how uncomfortable a plane ride is when you haven't broken a bone. Well,
yeah.
you know how long an 8 hour car ride, you know how uncomfortable it is when you have no bruises? And you guys, you get tossed off into a junk heap, you hurt or separate something, and then you get into a car
And imagine
for
this: you've used
nine
every yeah,
hours.
and you well, 9 hours is a short drive. That's an easy one. That's like, oh man, we can make that in no time. You actually might get to sleep in a hotel for a 9 hour drive, but you've used every muscle in your body. And so your muscles are all sore. So you think about you're loose, you're doing this, and then you get in a car. And so every time you get out, it's just you have to stretch everything because all your muscles compact in that car. So yeah, it definitely is and every bull rider is riding hurt. If they're not riding hurt, they're not trying hard enough. So you have some type of injury you're riding through. Like it's you're sore or you're hurting, you got a torn muscle, you got a pulled muscle, you got a broken bone somewhere. Every bull rider on the professional circuit is riding injured.
When I see these movies, the chase movies where these guys get shot in the shoulder and they're driving, I call BS on that, right? Because like that just plain old hurts. And you probably are watching these movies saying that guy ain't hurt. That guy
Yeah.
is not hurt. I
Well,
know
you
what pain looks like. That guy is not hurt.
the first 4 hours of the drive is good because you still have adrenaline in your body. It's the next, 10 hours after that when the adrenaline leaves that now you feel it. That's like, oh, so like I can see someone getting shot, the adrenaline's running through your body. You're not thinking, but it's that first 4 hours is okay. But man, after that 4 hour lip where the adrenaline dies, man, yeah, you're hurting. Nobody's, especially if everybody in the car bucked off. That's the worst. Is if everybody in your car bucked off because then nobody talks the whole time because you're all mad because nobody won any money, and you've got this because you just drove 16 hours to all get embarrassed, and then now you got to get in the car and drive again. And so yeah, it is a different, it's a behind the peak curtain of any industry. It's something I'm interested in just because of that side. You don't know what people are doing to get to that spot.
Picturing you guys in the car and you're all got those bandages with a staple gun, like I see in the Matt Damon movies as you're binding up and putting some sort of a hypo in your arm.